So we'll begin this section by setting up our Django project, and before you do that, you'll need to install Python in the system and the latest version of Python 3. So we'll create an isolated environment for each project by using a virtual environment to prevent our projects from breaking due to conflicts of dependencies on Django versions. So each project stays immune from outside influence. So every time you create a Django project, always make sure you are in a virtual environment. So also, before you continue on with your project, make sure you activate it, or else you'll find errors. You will save yourself a lot of trouble by always working in a virtual environment. So I'm creating a folder called Project 1 within my local disk C. So I'll name it Project 1. And now you can go to the terminal. And at the moment I'm at the System32 folder. And since I want to move to local disk C, I will write cd with 2 dot symbols. This command tells PowerShell or the terminal to take you back to the previous folder. CD stands for change directory. So I'll press enter and it takes me to the previous folder, which is Windows folder. I'll type cd with 2 dots again, and now I'm at local disk C. So cd simply means change directory. So if you want to move into a particular directory, you will press cd and the name of that directory or that folder. So this means move to that Project 1 folder. cd with 2 dot symbols means to move back to the parent or to the previous folder. And remember, I created a folder called Project 1 earlier within local disk C. So I'll move into that folder by saying cd Project 1, and now I'm in that folder. I'll now install the virtual environment within this folder by typing pip install virtual env and press enter. Some files will be downloaded. For Linux and Mac users, to install the virtual environment, you'll type sudo pip3 install virtual env. For Windows, you'll type pip install virtual env, and the installation is done. So I'll create the virtual environment by typing virtual env and the name of my virtual environment I always like naming the virtual environments my env, but you can give it any name and click enter. So to create virtual environment, you will just write virtual env and the name of your virtual environment. So the installation is done. We are now ready to activate the virtual environment. So you start by typing the name of your virtual environment and then a backslash and then scripts, and the scripts begins with a capital S. And now we'll press enter. For Linux users and also Mac, to activate your virtual environment, you will say source and the name of your virtual environment /bin/activate. So the virtual environment is active, and to confirm that, your virtual environment name will be within the brackets. If you see this, then your virtual environment is active. So we're going to use a package installation manager called pip, and we use it to install Django. So let's now install Django, and we'll say pip install Django and press enter. So for Windows users, if at the time you are creating the virtual environment you found an error, you have to set execution policy to unrestricted by typing out this command. After a while, it has installed Django version 3.02, and it will not interfere with other projects since it's installed within a virtual environment. If you get a message that pip is outdated, just copy the command given in quotes and press enter. After pressing enter, it will upgrade pip. You can choose to ignore it though. So we'll now start the Django project by saying Django admin start project. With the project name, I'll call my project website. So in order to start a Django project, you'll need to type Django admin start project and then project name. So remember, start project is one word here. Don't separate the two. So let's go to the File Explorer and see that the folder has been created. And inside this folder, there is another folder that has been created with the same name, website. And there is also a command, a script called manage.py. So this script is going to help us manage our project, and it will initiate most of our commands. So we'll be using manage.py a lot. So I'm going to cd into that folder called website. And we'll be now running our server for the very first time by saying python manage.py run server. As you can see, it says starting a development server with the URL. So I'll copy it to my browser, and now Django tells us the install worked successfully. Congratulations. And it shows us our project works. So let's go back and check what this URL means. So the 127.0.0.1 means our localhost address. It means our machine's address. And the 8000 means port 8000, the port to which Django listens to. So it's a URL that we'll be using a lot to see the progress of our project. So that's it for this section. I hope to see you in the next one.